Welcome or welcome back to We Rock at Math with Miss Catherine, where math videos are made easy and faster for you. For today's lesson, we're going to learn how to change mixed numbers to improper fractions. We will learn how to change from one form to the other. We have 3 steps written down here. First step we want to do is to multiply the denominator by the whole number. You're going to take this denominator of the fraction and multiply by this whole number. So 5 times 10. Let's pull a multiply sign so you know to multiply. Second step, add the numerator to answer from first step. So in the first step, we multiply the denominator by the whole number. We can write it down if we need to. So we're really multiplying 10 times 5, which equals 50. And then you're going to take this answer and this number, the numerator, and you're going to add the numerator to this answer right here. So we're going to put a plus sign for adding. So now we're going to take the answer we had, 50, and we're going to add the numerator, which is this 4, which equals 54. So our numerator is going to be 54. Let's write it down here. 54. And our denominator is just going to be that same number on the bottom. Our denominator is the same number. It's going to be kept the same. So we have a 5 on the bottom. And it's going to stay like that. So this is mixed number to improper fraction. If you wanted to convert the improper fraction, meaning the numerator is larger than the denominator, which is what we have here, this is our improper fraction, and you want to change it back to this improper fraction, this mixed number, then you would just divide 54 by 5. We can do it over here to see if we get that same answer. 54 divided by 5. 5 goes into 5 one time. 1 times 5 is 5. Subtraction sign. And bring down the 4. 4 cannot go into 5, so we have a 0 here. And our remainder is 4. So then you see this is our answer if it was a mixed number, 10 and 4/5, which is what we started out with. So that's how you know if you got the correct answer, because you can divide this improper fraction, divide the numerator and the denominator, and then you can see if you end up with the right answer, you're going to get the mixed number you started off with. That's how you check if you got the right improper fraction. Moving on to number 2. We have 28, 8/2. There are actually 2 ways we can do this. One way is just to simplify this fraction. So let's do it over here. Let's do the first way here. We have 28 and we're just going to put an addition sign in the middle here, plus this 8 over 2, which is really a division problem. 8 divided by 2 is 4, so you can just simplify this to 4. And we know 28 plus 4 equals 32. So your answer would be 32. Now, if we did it the way how we usually do it, we would multiply the denominator by the whole number, which would be 28 times 2. 8 times 2 is 16, carry the 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So 28 times 2 equals 56. And then we're going to take that number and add 8, because 8 is our numerator. 56 plus 8 equals 64. So then we see our answer is going to be 64, which is our numerator, and denominator will be kept the same, so you copy the 2. And here we have a division problem, 64 divided by 2. Well, 64 divided by 2, 2 goes into 6 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6. Put subtraction sign in. Bring down the 4. 2 goes into 4 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. So you see, we also get 32. So this first way is much quicker and faster, of course, and this is the second way, the way how we would usually do the problem. But the important thing is to make sure to put this addition sign, otherwise it might be easy to not get the correct answer. You might get confused at some point. So make sure before you get the answer, in order to get the answer, you want to think of this as 28 plus 8 over 2. Moving on to number 3. We're going to multiply the denominator by the whole number, which would give us 50 times 4, which equals 200. Then we're going to add the numerator. meaning 200 plus 6. 200 plus 6, which equals 206. So the numerator is 206. We would keep the denominator, which is over 4. So 206 over 4 is the final answer. And you can always check to see if it's correct by seeing if you get the same answer when dividing 206 by 4. So you just do 206 divided by 4. And if you get 50 and 6/4, then that is the right answer. Looking at the last example, 36 and 5/7. Multiply the denominator by the whole number. "36 times 7 equals," I can do here, 36 times 7. 6 times 7 is 42, carry the 4. 3 times 7 is 21, plus the 4 is 25. So we have 252. Now we're going to add the answer that we got from the first step. So that means it would be 252 plus 5, which equals 257. And then you will just put 257 over the denominator, which is 7. So our final answer is 257 over 7.